Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Asheron'S Call is Not Dead. And let me tell you, I'm on one of the test servers right now. I buffed myself up to level 203 maybe. So things are looking pretty good here. And yeah, I mean, I've got 546 run. So I might as well rebuff myself. But I'm going to see if I can run to East Ham from Rithwick, which is a pretty memorable run. I've only done it a few times in the past, so I honestly hope I remember how to get there and all that stuff. But we'll see how this video ends up. Otherwise, but as I said before, kind of just making these videos because I want to try to get the word out there in any way that this is just a Asheron's Call emulation. The game is the official servers are gone, but you can still play on the emulation servers. They're making leaps and bounds all the time. I'm seeing there's lots of stuff you can do on the main test server. P's test server is one of the best ones, and it seems to be up more often now. So that's cool too. I like that. But as you can see, I've named myself Somber Souls, and I'm incredibly fast at running. Was that a portal back there? I want to see where that may have went to. Philo's Doom? That sounds like some type of quest or something. Honestly, I don't know if I go in there, if it'll even take me somewhere. It might not be patched in properly, so probably gonna stick away from most portals outside of ones that I've used before. But yeah, these guys are pretty dedicated. It's awesome. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I'm just a nerd making videos, man, that no one's watching. So that's where I am in my life. Where would this be? Follows cottages. That's kind of cool. You can see there's people logging in and out. It's fairly active. It's mostly people doing testing and all that shit. Obviously for purposes, but it's going to be really cool once they get a solid server and people can kind of just do what they're going to do. And they'll be you know, you can save your characters and stuff. I really want to see how many people we can get on a server. I'm actually interested by these granite golems also, so I want to fight them. Oh, Lich Lord? Oh, that's freaking double bonus. These guys are really cool. Being able to beat these guys back in the day wasn't so easy. But now, too bad I'm a freaking beast. Stabbing them away, stabby, stabby. Back in the day, hitting high and hitting low didn't really seem to do very much, but now if you have the skill dirty fighting, oh my god, zombie head, wound amulet of the staff. Can I I don't know, it must be something that I can craft and all that stuff, but I doubt that's implemented. If it is, I'm not going to be doing that quest, so might as well not take the loot, but yeah, this game is just, ugh, I could gush about this game all damn day. It's just, it's nostalgic, and that's why people are so dedicated and been making this. Oh, I'm so concerned if I take this turn. I think I do remember there being an awkward turn, and if you knew where to run, I might have to try to go after that shadow, though. He could have a little shadow fragment. Shadows were always cool to fight. There was more than just a shadow, though, let me tell you. I like how they make the human noises. No, I didn't drop any goodies. What is over here? Tumorock Officer, Wild Mongula. Nothing I really want to be quarreling with. I wonder what level their bandits are. 44. We ain't even nothing, son. Oh, it's the, Asheron'S Slasher? Well, I'm gonna see how strong you are, bud. Hit him high. Because, yeah, hitting high, medium, and low actually does... I forget what it does. It's something like high reduces damage, or reduces their defense or healing. Low, does a bleeding effect or something. Or, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it is. But there's basically different perks for hitting high, medium, and low, which there wasn't way back. Outside of being able to hit specific things easier, obviously. If you weren't swinging high at, say, a wasp, sometimes you couldn't hit it. Although I'm pretty sure you can hit them like a wasp if you're on medium, but it's all about what your style of attack is. Oh, that sign! East Ham! I made it. We made it. Jump for joy. This is like legendary, man. I remember just, if I could ever get to East Ham, I just lived here. Once you found the life stone and you attuned to it, it was just, good times. This armor guy right here, he probably made millions of dollars off of me, just saying. Let's just upgrade my shit. Oh man, this is going to be tedious as all hell, isn't it? I won't replace everything then. Let's replace certain things so I can look like a badass. I always liked this Henyum a little bit. I don't know why. Jeez, that's really standoutish, isn't it? Well, give me the tower shield though. I want to be a badass. This buddy in here had weapons, I believe. This door. The little shimmy. Ah, come on, what did you have? Yeah. Long sword or broadswords? I think long sword is faster, but we're just going for that broadsword, man. Once you had, this was like OP gear when you were like hyper noob, which obviously, what the shit, you ass. When you were hyper noob back in the day, you'd get here, and I'd be like level 8 maybe, and you would get this shit. I mean, I was an unarmed fighter, which not many people actually played, but I'm gonna go to East Ham Beach, just so you know. Might as well rebuff at this guy. I like how you can just talk to these guys and they buff you. I mean, there was a certain authenticity to like going to certain places, hanging out, and looking for high-level mages and being like, man, you're so cool, sucking that dick, and, oh, thanks for the buffs, baby. Then you'd go and hunt. I really want to throw that kite shield away, but it's not going to let me have it. Some weird little emissary of Asheron, which I'm not going to mess with. Oh, we're almost to the beach, boys. Oh, man, I should sing a Beach Boys song, which I won't. Don't worry. I'm not going to do that. Is there like Gromnies and shit down here? Rank Moss. Whoa, it's a Moorsman. Oh, I remember they put those guys down here. Oh, the classic Thieves' Den. Oh, I died in there once, and so did my buddy Jeremy, let me tell you. I tried to save him, actually. It was kind of a funny story. I don't want to tell it, though, really. I'm going to kill this gold wasp, because they were just cool. I love killing wasps. Can I stop stabbing them, though? Give them an actual slash. Make me feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, back in the day, there wasn't... Oh, there wasn't... Maybe there... Yeah, there was sand golems way up the beach, but not... At the start of the beach, all there used to be was mostly Azure Gromnies and a couple Mossworts and stuff like that. There were definitely little armadillos. These guys were sweet. They made such cool noises. Yeah, I love those guys. They used to drop their hide, which you could make... Oh, the armadillo robe. I had a really nice armadillo robe, which had a few good spells on it that I used when I used to hunt in certain places. Just like... that's why this game was so cool. Like, some of the items you could obtain were just straight out from getting them from, normal items that you were fighting. You didn't even have to fight hardcore, raid boss stuff to get good items. You could find really useful items in your prime hunting spots. Little Mossworts always make little funny noises. Yep, and they always drop swamp stones and brown beans. Ooh, the seaside lair, that had mud golems and Gromnies, I believe. That probably doesn't have any of that in there anymore. But either way. They used to drop their spikes too, because I remember you could make an axe or a sword out of them, and they were pretty cool. Not so used to these Moorsmen. Yeah, they're kind of cool though. They spit electricity. I remember back before they closed the servers, I played a little, and they used to do that. Is he Yumi? I was about to say, if he's got a Yumi, it's probably a Shadow or a Lich Lord or something. Like, skeletons like to use bows and throw shit. I don't know why. Spears and bows and all this shit. Oh, those little triangles. They were, like, pretty useful, I remember. Yeah. Maybe I should have ran up the other way and went to... Because I think if you go up that way, you can actually go to Arwick, which would have been a really cool place for me to end up. Which, I don't know, maybe I will go that way. Let's just see. We'll see what's up that way. There's not much... Like, if I go this way, it's all just for show, basically. I haven't really... Like, I don't really remember what happens if you go all the way up there. I mean, I don't really remember where you end up, rather. But... yeah, I used to go up this way, and if you run all the way up and you run inland at some point, you do reach Erwick, I remember. Man, this little beach house, this is your only safe haven. When you're out here, and you were like level 8, and you had really shitty gear, like, I honestly, this is like very close to the gear you'd have an all plate mail or steel or something. And like you'd have, oh, it'd make you so burdened. Like in the test server, you don't have to worry about overburdening yourself. But let me tell you, overburdening yourself and trying to fight, like looting and fighting, it became a really, really rough task. Because I don't know, most MMOs now don't have like a capacity limit, but I almost feel like all the good MMOs, like Tibia and Asheron'S Call, they had like an encumbrance limit to kind of like, I don't know, it just made partying and all that other aspect of the game, like choosing what you wanted to be and where you wanted to go, it just made all that like so much more crucial. Like where you hunted was so much more of a difference when you were a mage. Like there's so many different places you could go, like you could drain them through the walls and you could do so many other little tactics that were just, they were really cool. Freshwater armadillo. He's kind of cool. I do remember my buddy who had this game, or my buddy's dad who had this game, rather, when he would come here and he was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something, he would go here and he would find random people. And one time he ended up finding a archer that was like a decent level higher than him. Maybe he was like 15 or something, or almost 20. And he partied up with him because the guy was just, you know, he was a good bow guy, so it was good to have on his team. And they found a lower level mage that was just mostly working with the healing side of things. So they just had a nice little group going on with my buddy's dad on the front line, just pretty much using this equipment that you're seeing here. Like just fighting tons of shit and getting healed. And I thought it was so cool that the archer guy had lightning arrows. It just looked so cool to me. Like aspects like that I didn't think existed in video games. Like when you play like Legend of Zelda and like, I don't know, this is like when the N64 was out and Final Fantasy VIII and all that stuff was out. At the time, everyone was so hyped over games like that, and when I couldn't even like talk to people about games like this because no one had any idea what it was. Really, I was like, oh, it's like you're always in the game and like you have skills and you can level up and blah blah. They're like, but like, do you beat bosses and stuff? Like, well, yeah, kind of. There's like quests that you can do, and there's like, it was so hard to explain to like kids in the playground types of games like this. It was. That's why this game is awesome. It was just unique, and I fucking loved just like killing shit. Even just like the monotonous melee combat. Like, I don't know, it's just awesome to me. The fucking beans, man. Remember, I think there's a quest or something in there. Eventually. Yeah. But I love East Ham Beach. Like I said, I'd go here. And then once I got about level 15 or 20, like maybe not 15, because sometimes Lugians would really, really stack up on you if you went to the wrong dungeon in Qualibar. But I used to go there about level 20, and that's how I got from like 20 to 30-ish. Because, yeah, main reason it was good to hunt here was lots of mud golems and water golems of that sort. Like, see, there's even an iron golem here, which isn't too exciting, but is that a legit? No, it's just an iron golem. I thought it was a mud golem. They're pretty cool. All the golems. Seems to obviously be some type of little mini boss. So they really didn't have these back in the day. Look at all these fuckers. You guys don't think you can take me? Man. Good thing I'm like super high level. These guys would kick my ass. Can I not swing? Jesus. I'm gonna hit this guy instead then. Jeez. Smack him on. Just die. Good thing I'm immortal. Yeah, I really didn't think it was going to be like this. Kill him faster. Yeah, this would have been really tough if, say, I wasn't amazingly high level, but jeez. Yeah, these golems are super cool to fight. If you could go to the crater, that's where you could find some really legit golems. My buddy used to go down there and he'd fight some of the obsidian golems, just wrecking them. Like, he could drain them through the walls, I couldn't even touch them. Fucking kill this kingpin. I'm sick of getting slammed with all these magic abilities. And he's so strong. I don't remember kingpins back when I played like at all, and thank God. Hey, this guy's got like a billion fucking health. There, cut the kingpin. All over. Jeez, did I like make a bad decision in fighting all these golems? Dear Lord. Maybe I should just run. Okay, kill one more and run. This is just a waste of time. Did you drop anything good? A fucking towel! Nah, like I said, there's a cool little quest where you could end up getting a little towel accessory for yourself. Oh, sand golem. I wish you could see a mud golem. Mud golems are really funny. They had derpy faces. Yeah, there's the little gromnies that were outside this place. This is where another little safe haven if you wanted to log off. And I used to come out here and kill these 3 gromnies. I can't believe they kept this like specific spawn. This must have just been right in the code, because I remember these guys from so long ago. You guys been waiting for like 10 years for me? I know you guys were. Yeah, like there was just the way a lot of the enemies were weak to certain elements and everything. Like, oh, there was the portal to Erwick. That's what it was. Let's go to Erwick. I'll go to the Erwick dungeon, and I'll have a little nostalgia there, because that place is cool. I remember that place. Such great memories. And obviously, this is just, you know, me talking about nothing, because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to relog in here, because I'm going to just remain materialized here. So, give me a second. Please materialize me. Did I materialize? Nope. Okay, bear with me.